Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hayden, and today I have something a little bit different to talk to you about. Now you might notice there's something missing from my desk. Yep, you probably guessed it. My MacBook Pro is not on my desk and is not connected to my monitor. That's because I sold my MacBook Pro. Now, here's why. Now, trust me when I say this, Apple makes some seriously beautiful designed products. And you know I love Apple. However, I wasn't a fan of the MacBooks because of macOS. Now, I have grown up on Windows almost all my life, and from the first day, I didn't really like macOS, and I thought I was gonna like it over time. I owned my MacBook for a total of 4 years, and I was just hoping that I would get used to it, I'd get to know how it works, and eventually enjoy it. But I just didn't get to that point. And for all of you that might not know, I had the 2018 version. It was the Touch Bar version, 13 inches, a Core i5, 256 gigabyte SSD with a Touch Bar and fingerprint ID or Touch ID on the Touch Bar. And it was beautiful. I love that aspect. I loved using iMessage on my MacBook instead of having to separately take out my phone and look at iMessage. Those parts were awesome. And from even the beginning, I bought my MacBook for school. But when you are going to school for IT and they mainly use Windows devices and you need to download a software onto your MacBook that you need for the class, but you don't understand how to do it, that's the kind of problem that I ran into. But over time, I tried to get used to it, but then COVID-19 hit, and I actually ended up having to stay home using my desktop, which was actually much easier for me because I have one monitor to my left, one in front of me, one on top of me, and it became much easier to me. And my MacBook ended up sitting here on my desk for weeks and months on end, getting dusty, until I started to make my YouTube videos. But I just couldn't get myself to enjoy using it. And it's actually been in my mind for a long time. I think I should sell it. But the only thing I used it for was iMovie, because iMovie is what I used to start editing my videos. But now I've moved on to Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've been doing that on my desktop PC. So I had no use for my MacBook. That's when I sold it about a couple weeks ago, and I was really thinking about getting a decent gaming laptop that I can use on the go. So what I did was just that. I looked at a decent budget gaming laptops around the $400 to $500 range because that's what I ended up getting for my MacBook Pro. And that's when I bought this, the Dell Inspiron 1567 gaming laptop. Now, I'll only be using this for obviously school if we ever go back to in-person, because we all know how the world is right now, but I'm the only one, seems like, that is not in-person classes right now. And I will be using this for like summertime, especially summertime is here. I can on the go, I can play games primarily like Fortnite, Valorant, or Overwatch on the go. With my MacBook, I couldn't do that. The only thing I really could do on the go was browse the web or my schoolwork. But with this, I can actually game and do my schoolwork and actually have some serious power. Now this thing doesn't have the serious power that I really want, because you can kind of see I bought it on the $400 to $500 budget. So it's really not that bad, but if I were to play games probably like Microsoft Flight Simulator, I wouldn't be able to run it because it's too powerful for this. But I'm actually very happy with my decision. I'm very happy that I actually get to stay on Windows. But it was a long time coming for me, and it was a very difficult decision to make. But I love Apple, but I don't think I would buy a MacBook again unless it was like a very cheap 11-inch MacBook Air that I could take with me, like on the go, or just to have a MacBook and kind of be happy with it. But that's all. I kind of want to give you all the update. I am very happy with this. But otherwise, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you in this video, going from a MacBook Pro to a gaming laptop. Now, if you want to follow me, all my private links, Twitter, Instagram, all down below. I'm getting back into Twitch streaming just a little bit of what I can during the summer. However, I want to thank you guys for liking the video, subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video.